Good afternoon, everybody. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. Hey, did you know that 36% of Gen Z adults and 48% of millennials already own life insurance? This is a significant increase that over the previous years that highlights why it's a growing trend for younger generations to secure lifestyle, their future, their financial future, and they're securing it earlier. It's known as today's sexy. Inside, we're going to explain to you why our lifestyle focused wealth philosophy can help you build momentum by emphasizing the importance of aligning your life insurance with one's lifestyle and your lifestyle goals. So, this approach can help you ensure that individuals not only protect their loved ones, but create a comprehensive plan for wealth accumulation and financial security. Hey, I'm your host, Ronco Johnson, and this is Lifestyle Focused Wealth and Lifestyle Focused Friday. And we're going to talk about this today on the inside. So thank you for joining us, and I can't wait to dig into this one. We'll see you on the inside. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Ronco Johnson, your lifestyle focused wealth coach. I love it. Today is Friday, Lifestyle Focused Friday, and we're here to talk about why life insurance is today's sexy. Yes, I didn't think I ever would hear these words, but why life insurance is called today's sexy. So we're going to introduce today's concept of life insurance as it's evolving in perception in our society today. And let's talk about some of the hints why it's being considered the sexy thing to do. See, life insurance can be, once was just a mere financial safety product that families bought in the event of untimely misfortune or someone passing early. And it has undergone a significant transformation in recent years. And you can tell in my voice that I'm extremely excited about it. Why? Because I am passionate about making sure that we have enough financial education, financial literacy, and financial intelligence to take advantage of all the things that this wonderful product can do for you. So traditionally, it was reviewed, it was always viewed as something that you do necessarily. But in some way, what was considered mundane in the aspects of financial planning, primarily purchased for older adults, it's been considered the thing to do when it comes to protecting your loved ones. And today, however, life insurance is gaining this new and more dynamic reputation. It's not just about death benefits anymore. It's not. It's about the living benefits and how it evolves around your lifestyle. And modern life insurance policies can offer a long range of options. And we're going to talk about that today, which include investment components. It includes a cash value accumulation. It includes riders for long-term care and critical illness. So there's so many other features that allow policyholders to use their life insurance while they're still alive. And this is what makes me excited. It's understanding that this product hasn't just evolved, it's been there. But what's happening is it's becoming more and more sexy because people are beginning to utilize all of what we call it, basically the Swiss Army knife or the Swiss Army financial tool of its kind, right? I think it makes it a very versatile tool when it comes to wealth building and financial flexibility. And I just love that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I just want to take a quick moment to welcome everybody in and thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Welcome back. So if this is your first time being with us and I haven't spoken to you before, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to tell a friend you're here. And while you're at it, don't just be a fly on the wall. We're going to encourage you to do a few things before we get started. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe bell down below if you like the content. If you think what we're adding is some value that you can share and it's helping you to evolve, look, like it says in the title, today you're among the sexy, the ones that's having this conversation. It won't be so taboo because it's sexy to talk about insurance today. And all I want to do is elevate that. I want to elevate that to your lifestyle, right? So here's what you do. We're going to ask you to do a couple things. I'm going to encourage you to put in the comments if you hear something, a nugget that catches your ear, or you want to make a comment, do me a favor. Put the words takeaways in our comments, in our comment section, and then like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. We know that almost 62% of the people watching this program have not yet subscribed. We need your help. So everyone who subscribes, it helps our channel grow. It helps us give you more detailed content. And as we grow, you grow, we all grow together. So I love the fact that we're having the opportunity to do that. So please hit the subscription bell below. And at the end of a program today, don't forget in our description notes to sign up for and receive our bi-weekly communication. Bi-weekly emails, they contain all kinds of different articles, travel information, recipes, and much, much more. And it's absolutely free to you. It's free, y'all. It's free. And it's good stuff. Why? Because we want you to become a member of our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community and join us. Why not? Why not? Here's how you do it. It's only $16 a month. And you can go to lifestylefocusedwealthcommunity.com or you can go to roncojohnson.com and find out more information and become a part of our membership because everything we need is in the room, okay? So we want you to be a part of it. We want you to be a part of this whole experience and get your customized roadmap to financial success, okay? So let's get back to the topic. The topic is this. What makes this insurance piece so sexy? I thought it was just my voice. I thought it was just because I'm talking about it every week. But actually, I have absolutely nothing to do with it. What makes it sexy is the fact that more and more young people are beginning to find out how flexible this product is, right? They're beginning to find out how flexible it is. And one of the biggest hints to it is life insurance has always been a safety net item. It's always been a safety net item. But however, in today, like I said earlier, it's almost like life insurance has started to transform and started gaining this more dynamic reputation outside of it's just being a death benefit. It's about the living benefits that make this modern life insurance policy and offer much more appealing. It has a range of options available that people can start to have professionals like myself sit down and design, have conversations about it, because it's making this versatile tool of wealth something you can have a discussion about. It's almost like a new pair of J's, right? I bet you don't have a build like this. I bet you don't have a new pair like this. It's a sexy thing to have. Your insurance policy built, custom built for you. And now you can go to the yard and talk about it. I'm loving this. I'm loving this momentum that we're going in. And the reason why is because the younger generation is starting to see life insurance as a smart, proactive move. With the rise of financial literacy in the world, and it emphasizes on long-term financial planning. Millennials and Gen Z, they seem to get it. They get it. And they're beginning this appreciation for the role life insurance can play in their comprehensive plan. Now, can we believe that it's the younger generation? No, it's not. It's not our older generation that's teaching the young folks. It's the young folks that's saying, no, I get it. This is important. It's becoming sexy because it represents a forward-thinking approach. See, there was a time when we would say, oh, they're too young to talk about life insurance. No one wants to talk about life insurance. If I was in my 20s, that's not the conversation we're talking about. But today, if you're a millennial, if you're a Gen Zer, kudos to you. Keep talking about it because it is a forward way of thinking. It is a forward-thinking approach to secure your financial future. It's protecting your assets, and even more, it creates opportunity for growth and investments. And by aligning your life insurance with your lifestyle and a long-term financial goal, it only emphasizes the impact of what we're doing here at Lifestyle Focused Wealth. It only elevates why our Lifestyle Focused Wealth philosophy for you, for individuals, can not only protect their loved ones, but it also enhances your overall financial well-being, which means you're happier, which means you're less stressed, which means you have more direction in your life where you're going, which means you're taking advantage of compounded interest all the time. This modern perception of life insurance is multifaceted. It's a multifaceted financial tool that many people just didn't know about. And what makes it increasingly appealing and relevant today? Well, we're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about it. As you can see, I'm already excited. Well, I want to take a moment to say hello to all of our people that's out there. Hello, I see folks already typing in the back office there in the background. Hey, Miss Henderson, I see you out there. Thank you for joining us today. I see you out there. Who else is out there? Hey, Sam, I see you. Happy holidays to you, brother. Hey, Miss Leela, I see you out there in good old Canton, Georgia. Man, I love it to see you guys out there. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for coming and hang out with us today. What do you think? Hey, what do you think about the term? Before we jump into it, what do you think? I want to hear from you. What do you think about the term? Life insurance is today's sex. I really think that is exciting. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. I know you guys have something to say about this. Because once I dive into it, I was so thrilled to see this information pop up. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to talk about it. I see CD31. Thank you for joining us today. I'm watching you. I see you guys popping in. I see you popping in. So, one of the biggest misconceptions that I have to be honest and say to you is that life insurance is boring. This is what was told to us, right? This is how we've always seen it. When we talk to other industry financial professionals or we start to talk to families, they're like, hey, this topic, I don't want to talk about this topic that much. Why? Because it's boring. If you've heard that before, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. If you've heard that before, put it in the comments. I need you to do that. Because some things have just changed. We're going to talk about why life insurance was considered boring. It's because many people associate life insurance with all that crazy paperwork and it's focused on a morbid thought of passing away. And they don't see it to be something that's exciting or dynamic or a dynamic part of their financial tool or their planning. And this perception can lead to potential buyers, especially younger people, when it's cheaper, to overlook the life insurance early or entirely over their lifespan. However, the modern life insurance policies come with a variety of features in it today. And these benefits that we are going to be talking about make this product much more engaging and versatile. And by highlighting the living benefits of life insurance, we can talk about the opportunities that it allows us to have, the financial security aspects that we've never talked about before. And we can start to shift the narrative to demonstrate that life insurance is a proactive and smart financial move. Man, I tell you, what's taking us so long? This product's been around for over 200 years. What's taking us so long to arrive here? We must be getting smarter as just a people. You know, because you also heard this when you were younger, right? Oh, we're not going to talk about life insurance because life insurance is only for adults. We're only going to talk about it because that's an adult conversation. And I want to make sure that we don't get, chopped off at the legs today with this conversation, that we don't get flagged for YouTube for using the words that's common in the insurance industry. But there's a prevailing belief that life insurance is only necessary for adults, older adults, and for those who have a significant financial responsibility. Those people like to have, those people that, they may have children or they have mortgages. This is a misconception that can be detrimental to the younger generation from considering life insurance early in their lives. So think about it. In reality, purchasing life insurance at a younger age can be the most cost-effective and beneficial in the long run. Why? Because if you buy the proper type of design of insurance, it can lock in your premiums at a much lower rate. It provides a solid foundation for your financial future, in terms of planning it is. The education of young people now, they're demanding more and more knowledge. So the younger audience is having these conversations. And they want to know, hey, about these advantages that are key. They want to know about the changes in their perceptions. Meaning, can I pay off my mortgage? I still have student loans out here. I can pay them off. Can I leverage my cash value using the policy's loans without hurting my compounding interest effect? Can I buy real estate with these policies? How do I do these things? Man, I tell you, I'm so young. I'm so proud of these young folks. I am. I'm so proud to hear this topic today that I can't stop smiling. Another misconception. And I'm just going to point these misconceptions out for a second, because the older you are, you've probably bought into this information. You probably bought into this information, right? How many of you ever heard, well, it's too expensive. I got kids, but I got to pay for basketball. I got to pay for cheerleading, or I got to pay for whatever else. Many people assume that life insurance is too expensive. This also can discourage you from even looking into it. And there are so many affordable options today, particularly for young people, healthy young people like that. The younger you are, the healthier you are, the less expensive it costs. Whether it's term life insurance, for example, it can offer a sustainable and a substantial coverage for you at a very low cost. But by breaking down the costs and comparing them, you'll find that certain financial security and peace of mind can be provided. What I'm saying is there's less to think about. And when you have it insured, there's less to worry about. I know there's people already asking, where can I go get this at? We can make life insurance seem more accessible and more appealing. We're changing the idea that has been misrepresented for so long. Another thing that you hear all the time is that maybe life insurance is complicated. We hear that. That it's complicated. That's not true. It's really not that complicated. If that were a true statement, why are millennials and Gen Xers Gen Zers, why are they getting it? Why are they understanding it better than older generations? When we talked about complications, right? The complexity of life insurance and the products and the jargon involved, it can intimidate potential buyers. It really can. It can make things a little more difficult, especially when we're not understanding the language and the jargon. It might feel overwhelming because there's so many various types of insurance and the details and the options. It's not that the options are so grand, in my personal opinion. I think it becomes laziness on our part when it comes to wanting financial information that really matters. And today we give young people a lot less credit than they deserve. Why? Because they're playing on video games and these types of things. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Today's younger Gen Xers and Gen Zers, they're more entrepreneurial. They're making money all over the place, which also puts their mindset into more of an entrepreneurial way of thinking. The more money they start to have earlier in their life, they start to think about things that used to be considered complex. They're not complex today. They're not complex. They're not complicated. They're not too expensive. Why? Because they have a certain thing that they need to protect very early. Do you feel overwhelmed by this conversation? Let me know. Let me know. Do you feel overwhelmed when we talk about this conversation? I don't think it's that complicated. I've never felt that way. The one thing I can say that, over my 28 years of being involved in this business is that I always thought that young people would have more difficulty with waiting because they want the immediate gratification, right? They want the immediate gratification. And this is not a product that moves immediately. It's not. See, the internet and all the things that are going on in today's fast-paced world, people often prioritize immediate gratification. and they want quick results right now. But if you start thinking about planning over a long period of time, life insurance, with its focus on financial security, can seem to appeal to many more people compared to the other financial products that are offered for more immediate benefits. And this is what the forward thinking is all about. Because the more forward thinking, the longer the range of thought. And the longer the range of thought, you have to have the conversation that emphasizes the long-term benefits and the added features of this modern lifestyle that people are living. And these modern policies have these features on it that highlight today's lifestyle. And we can help people see those values just by making the recommendation for their future. And, I think what's happening is because of these changes, I believe that we're allowing a new culture of people to be attracted to a product that we haven't thought very favorably about for years. And I think this is one of the challenges that we've always talked about. Because life insurance had a misconception about it. No one wanted to get it because you had to overcome some barriers that we need to focus on, Financial education and the awareness of it was one, where it provides engaging and clear, accessible information that benefits the client using these benefits of life insurance. I think the whole industry in itself needed to have a rebranding, meaning shifting the narrative to show how life insurance fits into modern lifestyle and financial planning. That conversation wasn't being had years and decades ago. I think today's personalization of life insurance is huge. It offers tailored advice that we actually do. When you have our one-on-one, you want to know how we can do that, have a conversation about it, go to roncojohnson.com. I would love to have the conversation of how tailored advice and these products can meet a very specific need, a very specific set of goals, and help you reach a different demographic of people. Because people are thinking much broader with their thoughts. You can become a millionaire in your teens. So if I can get access to $1 million based on my viewership or based on who's following me, guess what? I can get more things. I can buy more things. I have access to more things. And the more and more access I have, the more financial conversations I'm having, because everything is still linked to money, right? Also, the visibility of it. Using digital platforms like this one, using social media, it's reaching younger audiences. It's creating more of a positive perception for the life insurance business. That's why I think financial education is so important. I really do. I think that's why it's so important. Hey, Big Mama Jen, I see you in there in the house. I see you. Thank you for jumping by. I see you. Yeah, I'm really blown away to find out that the younger generation gets it. You know, I can be honest with you. when we're out here addressing these situations and these misconceptions and these challenges head on, we can help more people understand the true value of life insurance and encourage them to make it a more integral part of their financial strategy very early. See, the truth of the matter is, this is about strategy. This is about strategy and security. This is about protecting loved ones. And when we're talking about protection of loved ones, in the unfortunate event of an untimely passing, we all understand that life insurance provides a financial cushion for your loved ones. We understand that. This type of support can help cover everything from living expenses to outstanding debts and other financial obligations that, in my opinion, no other instrument can do. It ensures your family doesn't have to face undue financial hardships. I personally say, listen, why don't you go ahead and prepare for the inevitable, the things that are gonna happen, right? The things that are gonna happen. All of us have a start date and an end date. We might as well start preparing for it now. Start preparing for it now. It makes things much easier to deal with down the road. You even have investments that are linked to policies. Like you have insurance policies that offer investment options that allow you to participate in financial markets, known as variable life insurance out there. These policies can be designed for a combination of protection and potential growth. As long as it aligns with your long-term financial objective, you should have no problem looking at it, having a conversation with your advisors about it. Be careful, though. There's some risk involved in that type of product. You might want to understand the tax advantages of other products that the world of insurance offers. Number 3, the big thing I like to talk about is the role in financial planning. I think this is important, and write this down. Write this down, everybody. The role that it plays in planning, not as a product, but as a planning tool. Because when we're talking about planning, lower premiums for younger buyers is important. Purchasing life insurance at a younger age often means that your premiums are at a lower cost. Why wouldn't you want to look in and lock in your policy while you're younger and healthier? Why wouldn't you want to save more money right now? If you start saving this money right now, you're saving this money over your lifetime. And if you're a parent out there and you can start having this conversation with your children as you're insuring your families, guess what? Don't worry about them being too young. They already get it. They get it. They're just waiting on you to get it. They're waiting on you to get it. They've heard about it already. They're online. They're looking at it. They're seeing it in their TikToks and their YouTubes and their videos. And if they're watching us, great. I hope I'm one of those reasons why the surge of interest is out there. I hope that that's the case, right? But the role in financial planning that this plays, especially when we have the conversation about debt protection. Debt protection, what I'm talking about is if you have a student loan or a credit card debt or even mortgage debt, life insurance can help to ensure that these debts Don't become a burden for your family. It can also serve as a financial safety net, which enables you to take on new financial responsibilities with confidence. I once told a client, I said, we don't sell insurance. We don't do that. We sell confidence. Because with the proper design, you can be assured that it's going to fit your lifestyle. And this plan is going to be there whether you live too long, die too early, or become disabled in between. This is a product that you can absolutely depend on its promises. That's all it is. It's a promise. It's a promise to keep a gift that keeps on giving. And this is still the gift giving season. This is still the holiday season. I love talking about it. But even more, the role that it plays in financial planning in the estate planning arena. In estate planning, life insurance can also be an essential tool. It provides liquidity over the taxes that an estate can create. It ensures that your assets can be passed on to your heirs without being diminished by tax obligations. See, when we start having these bigger conversations, life insurance shows up. It just does. It forces you to have the conversation. And for you parents that are leaving larger estates to your kids and your families, it forces you to have the conversation earlier. Younger people start having the conversation earlier. And the more entrepreneurial people out there today, whether you're doing a gig job or you're creating your new business protection is also at an all-time high. If you're an entrepreneur or you plan to start your business, life insurance can play a critical role for you in your business strategy. It can be used as a component of funding a buy-sell arrangement or protecting a key employee's personal assets, or even providing stability during uncertain times. That maybe you might need an emergency fund for your business to lean on when things get a little rough. This comes back to the peace of mind that I was talking about, right? Peace of mind. Woo. Y'all, I'll tell you what. I love it. I love it when we're having these conversations. I just took a deep breath for a moment because you know what? There's nothing like peace of mind, and I need to stay right there for a second. You got to understand how powerful knowing that you have a comprehensive financial plan that includes life insurance can provide for you, your family, your loved ones. That peace of mind that it provides is something else. It offers a security that doesn't just end with life, but throughout your life. It ensures that you're prepared for various financial contingencies. And when I think about that, all the challenges over my lifetime, I don't know about yours, but even over just my lifetime, the challenges that, maybe I had to pay a mortgage, or how am I going to get this building, or man, how am I even going to pay this bill? How many times that insurance policy showed up? The peace of mind of knowing that that's there. I kind of like the fact that I don't even think about my insurance policy. Why? Because it's called life insurance. But it's been there. It's been there. It's been there when my daughter was born. It was there when we needed college education money. It was there when we started the Ronco Johnson Foundation for Financial Literacy. It was there when I started our firm, L.R. Johnson and Associates. It was there when I decided to go out on my own and start this new business. There's many, many circumstances it was there. And I like sharing it with the world. I like sharing it. I do. I like it. Because the opportunity to sit here and tell you, as I'm traveling the world and speaking to you live on our show today, I just kind of had to stop and think about it for a second. And, we talk about reminiscing and thinking about the things that you've done over the last year, our support board, our vision board, and all the things that I visualize doing. I stick them on this piece of paper, and you'll see the house, you'll see the car, you'll see the school, you'll see a diploma, you'll see the job that you want. And guess what? The bigger the conversation, life insurance shows up. It's right there. The long-term benefits of life insurance, this is the fifth reason why I like it. Because life insurance is not just for immediate needs. It's all about thinking ahead, planning. That's what I love to do. And being prepared for the future. That's what it's all about. So by incorporating life insurance into your financial planning early, you set yourself up to be more stable. And you set yourself up to have a more secure financial future. Are y'all getting these nuggets out there today? Because by considering life insurance as part of a broader financial strategy, you can learn to leverage its benefits to protect your loved ones. You can grow your wealth. You can achieve your long-term financial goals. If you have any specific questions about the types of policies available or how to get started, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Go to roncojohnson.com, schedule your one-on-one with us today. I'm here. If you don't know these nuggets out here exist, let's have a conversation. I think it's important that we start having a conversation. Invite people, come on in. Come on in, have this conversation. Take a little bit of this information home with you. I think it's important. You might need this in your bag. You absolutely might need this in your bag. It's so important. So listen, we're going to take a little break real quick. And I just want to make sure that you hear it from me, the financial expert in this field, why it's so important. And why it can be considered as super sexy. As I sit here and think about it, it is kind of sexy to know that you have the answers to most people's question already answered. You know that if times got hard, you have that special place that you can go to that no one else knows about because you planned early. I can see why you can stand up straighter, why your back gets straighter, why you can look people in the eye with confidence and shake their hands when you're making a business deal, when you know the promises that are being made can be supported by a product that's been there for eons. Man, this is crazy. But I'm blown away by today's information. I really am. I'm blown away by it. If you can't tell, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so proud of what young people are doing today, and so many of the ways that they're being innovative, they're being motivated and inspired. Their education and the awareness. They're also creating brands for themselves. When you talk about these young athletes and NCAA and the NIL, they're becoming name household brands. They're learning about personalization. They're learning about visibility. They're learning about financial awareness. And guess what? They're sharper at it than the people that came before them. That's why the deals are bigger. That's why they're doing things that they've never heard before. And they're leveraging it in many fantastic ways. Boy, the future's bright. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk about how the future is so bright for this super sexy product called life insurance and why you want to be a part. I'll see you in a moment. Hey, join our Lifestyle Focused Wealth community. Membership starting at $16 a month when you pay the annual subscription. So register online today at www.lifestylefocusedwealth.com. Hey, I'm Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focused Wealth Advisor. Today, it went really fast because I wanted to talk to you about how sexy this product is, how super sexy it is to be able to have your answers to your long-term financial goals supported by the tool that can provide for you. It's going to be there when the lights go out. Are you ready for it? And that's really all we want you to do is to get ready. Because if you're ready for it, you have an answer. All you have to do is reach in your pocket and change the light bulb. And boom, the bright lights come on. And when other people in the family get to witness how easy it was for you to make that change, they're going to want to be some of that too. They're going to want a piece of that too. And just in that moment, being able to be the bright spot in someone's dark moment, you just encouraged someone else. And you've just inspired someone else. And you've just created some financial education for someone to figure out how to get from point A to point C. It's the connector, life insurance. That's part B. It's the connector from A to C. And what you've given them is financial awareness that allows for them to become free. Because the more I can do, the bigger the thought. The bigger the thought, the more I can give back. And the more I give back, the wealthier I become, right? So listen, if you guys have any questions out there, please go online today and schedule your one-on-one. This is Ronco Johnson, your Lifestyle Focused Wealth Coach, and we're helping you get from point A to point C, but you gotta get to B. You gotta be connected. Get connected. Become part of our Lifestyle Focused Wealth team. And join us. Join us on some of our events. We got some wonderful things coming up. And I'm beginning to hear some wonderful things about some of our members. Either they're partnering up, either they're doing some independent plans, or they're even changing careers out here. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. And I'm happy to have you in place. When I'm looking at all the comments out there, do me a favor. If you've been able to use, before we leave, really quickly, if you've been able to use insurance in your life, put it in the comments real quick so everybody can read how it was used in your life. Something real simple, something real quick and something real simple. Maybe I can get yours online real quick before I sign off here. Tell me, how was it something that you used in your life? Because I think the more and more how we can kind of overcome what I call evil I call it evil production, right? Or evil advertisement. It's to start talking about how people used it. And the more we talk about how it's being used, the more and more difficult it becomes for us to become victims of that lie, right? Hurry up, put it in the comments if you're there. Put them all in. Because, there's so much more to write. But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for being a part of our Lifestyle Focus Well team. And I just want to say thank you for joining us each and every Friday right here. And I want to make sure that you come back, you subscribe, hit the notification bell if this information has been important to you, if it's created value for you. Let everybody know it. Invite a friend. Tell us what's going on with you. I see somebody out there say, hey, I had a financial hardship for my business. Absolutely. Absolutely. These are the things that we need to be promoting. These are the things that we need to be telling our friends. Don't keep it a secret. Somebody else out there is hurting, and you have the answer to it. Why? Because you're in a community where you're already involved. You're doing what millionaires and billionaires do. And because you're doing these things, you can help yourself out of a situation, and you can help others get out of situations that they're in just by telling them to start planning ahead. Use these tools. They're tools. And remember, for those of you who are new, when I say tools, I mean cash is a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool that allows us to grow earnings, and that's the money that we use. Hey, I'm Ronco Johnson. This is your Lifestyle Focus Wealth Advisor. And I will see you next Friday right here at 1 o'clock. And I look forward to seeing you at the top. Hey, so long for now. And then be sure you are kind to one another over the weekend. Be sure that you enjoy your weekend and your family. And most of all, be safe. I want to see you back here. Okay? I will see you next time. I'm out.